Hello, Anita here from Anita Dawn Wellbeing. I hope you're well today. This week it's all about diet, and today it's about sugar. Are you eating sugar in your diet? Are you adding table sugar, refined sugar to your cooking? John Yudkin, who wrote a book back in 1988 that's been revised in 2012, he called it Pure, White and Deadly. Do you have that kind of feeling about sugar yourself? So here's the thing, there's been this sort of battle about whether sugar is good for you, whether it's bad for you, for the past 400 years. If we go back to 1700s, the average annual consumption of sugar was 4 pounds per person per year. In 2000, now it's over 100 pounds per person per year, although it has declined a little bit in the last 20, 30 years. However, 1 in 3 Brits are pre-diabetic, and diabetes can be a result of having too much refined sugar in your diet. Sugar's blamed for a lot of evils. It can damage the body in a lot of ways, and not only that, but it's addictive, and they say it can be addictive as cocaine. Wow. So sugar can damage your eyes. If you have diabetes, then when that progresses, it can affect your eyesight, affects your teeth. Sugar affects your teeth with more caries, and then the skin with dermatitis, joints. Rheumatoid arthritis can be put down to consumption of sugar, your liver, your heart, and even your brain. So Alzheimer has been called diabetes type 3. So too much sugar can affect your brain. The hippocampus, it can damage your brain cells and be one of the causes or risk factor for diabetes and Alzheimer's. Okay, so what happens if we look at sugar? If it's refined, then it gets into the bloodstream really fast, and we call that high glycemic. It's good to know the glycemic index, and you want to have mostly low glycemic foods that get absorbed into the body slowly. But high glycemic foods, and they base that compared to 50 grams of glucose, high glycemic can cause your blood sugar levels to spike. And then what happens, your body releases insulin, which then reduces your blood sugar, and you usually have then you're hypoglycemic, where you have a lack, low blood sugar, and that's where you get the shakes and rapid heartbeat and feeling nauseous and dizzy. And I've been there myself a long time ago, and it's a scary thing to do. But here's the thing, that the more that you have this spike in blood sugar, the more your pancreas has to work at releasing insulin, and eventually the pancreas gets a bit tired possibly and reduces the output of insulin, and then the body has problems controlling blood sugar, or else the cells become insensitive to the process of insulin and their uptake of glucose into the cells. So that causes a problem too. All right, so 1 in 3 Britons, are pre-diabetic. And so how do you feel when you've eaten something sugary? I know a lot of my clients say, well, God, I get really sort of the shakes and low blood sugar. So I think, well, why eat that sugary food in the first place? So what can we do? Look at the food labels. There is still so much sugar added to foods, prepackaged and processed foods. And are you adding sugar to your cooking? So what happened initially, people thought that fat caused heart disease. But then when they reduced the amount of fat in the diet and replaced it with sugar, heart disease didn't decrease. So that's when they started really looking at the effects of sugar on the body. And yes, it can affect the heart as well, and also be a risk factor for heart disease. So not too good. So look at the foods that you're eating, the sugar content in them. Some of foods are naturally high in sugar content, like fruit, but then they have a lot of fiber, and they're not such high glycemic food. Not as much as sucrose and fructose. So high fructose corn syrup, that's one of the worst things that we can have. So watch out for that. So get to know the glycemic index, and think about maybe giving up sugar, taking it out of your diet for a week and see how you feel. Yeah. So it's really important. And just how do you feel generally? Yeah. Are you feeling that you're tired sometimes? Sometimes you have a lot of energy and then no energy. Yeah. So the body likes homeostasis. It's always working to have that nice, even balance of particularly hormones. And so it does not like this constant spiking of insulin, of blood sugar, blood glucose. Yeah, it really has a very harmful effect on the body. Yeah, so think about it, guys. Let me think. Yeah, put it in the comments. Getting tongue tied here. Pop it in the comments. How much sugar are you consuming? Are you adding sugar to your cooking? Yeah, are you concerned about sugar? Are you concerned about getting diabetes? Yeah. So yeah, let me know your views on sugar. Yeah. Do you think it's an evil food, or do you think it's great, gives you a lot of energy, particularly if you're a sports person? Probably you rely on sugar to get you through your races. All right, guys. So in the next episode, I will be talking about dairy, one of my favorite pet hates. And those of you that don't know me, I've actually given up dairy products. Yeah, I occasionally fall off the wagon, but there you go. All right. So thanks for listening. Let me know your comments, and you guys have a great day.